is later on it will.
We didn't receive the recording of the second session.
Second session is already put. The first
No.
session will be put now because it was conducted only today because we could not take the recording of the first session. So
No, I
that
didn't
is
receive the second. I didn't receive the second one. Is it coming through email?
no, it is very much in the group.
No, I've been looking. No.
Are you sure? Yes, it was in the group.
No, there's
Yes, it is put today. It is put today
Yeah,
by
it's
Abid.
been today. Yes, Abid sir has put it and I
Yeah.
noticed that. You got it, Divya?
One sec. Is this Meera? If you
Sorry.
could just repeat so I know who it's coming from. Sorry about that. If you can
Abid.
just again.
It's come from Abid.
At what time was it?
Let me open the group.
So, Miss Divya, I've pinned it to the group, so you can open the pin.
Oh, on the pin. Okay. So, no, is that a video recording? Because
Yes, it
That's
is.
correct. It's on YouTube.
it's on YouTube. Okay, Abid, I will talk to you in case I can't, okay? Because I am very keen on hearing it a couple of times.
It's
This is
perfectly all
John
right. And I
has
think,
done it. So, if you have any issues, let me know.
Thank you,
sure.
Abid. Thank you.
All right, a very, very good evening. Back again with the Magic for Happiness session. And it is very, very dear to my heart. I believe in it totally, and I would want my lovely people around me to enjoy this. It is a very, very powerful training, and it will actually cure all your mental and physical challenges, and it will ensure that you start operating at your best, at your optimum. And that is what, it will take you from your fear-ridden brain to totally liberated and totally new mind, which you will enjoy. So it is taking you out of your failures, your frustrations, your resentment to your happiness, joyous, prosperous life. And that is why I think that law of belief is very, very important. And law of belief is nothing but it comes from um, your feelings and your thoughts. So we are set to start our session 3, and may I request John sir to share the PPTs. So we continue where we ended last, that we know that how to use the secret, the process which we are learning, and we are starting with something small. If we want to check it out, if we want to try it out, if we really want to see that how does it work, I think it's very, very simple to check out with something very small, which happens in day to day, something like maybe a parking place. So if you are, I'd given you this example last time, and then you say that, all right, you manifest for it, you see, you ask, you believe, and then you receive. You remember the 3 steps which we discussed in our session 2. So the first thing is you ask. If you are entering a parking lot of any mall in Dubai on a weekend, you know that the chances are very, very bleak that you will get it. And in that case, if you say, oh my God, it's almost the movie time, we are going to miss the movie. See, I told you all to start early, but invariably everybody delays me. What are we doing? We are sending the negative message. And we are actually manifesting a delay by saying, see, I told you, now we are going to be late. Now we will miss 15 minutes of the movie. I don't like it when I miss the movie, and go on and on and on. And when you're talking negative, you're thinking negative, you're feeling negative, then you will get negative. So alternatively, we are now trying to start manifesting. So instead of complaining, we are going to manifest and we will say, let's see the magic. I know we are going to get the parking. I know that we will be on time, irrespective. And suddenly you will see this car moving right in front of you, though all the parking was full, and then you get it. And then you celebrate it. So you first ask, and then you believe, and then you receive. And that is what is law of attraction. And see the law of attraction in action. And when you start enjoying it on the small things, then gradually and slowly you will start doing it on a big things. So that is what law of attraction is. So let's start enjoying it. So now whoever is managing the slides from the control room, you need to keep the pace faster so that we do it faster. So don't wait for me to finish. When you see me coming to the last line, please be smart and more mindful and do it. Now, powerfully intended to attract something small. You can start doing something small. And as you experience the power you have to attract, you will move on to creating much bigger things. So everybody has to think about what would you want to manifest? What are the things? Start manifesting, start enjoying, start asking small things, and then start celebrating getting those small things. And that is what essence of life is. I will share a story with you. Can you stop sharing the screen, please? So once there was a teacher, she came to the class and she told everybody that I am going to share with you all a test, and it's a surprise test. Kids were not very happy about this surprise test, and they said, no, sir, no, ma'am, please, no test. You never told us. Can you stop sharing the screen, please? And you never told us about this test. And he said, nothing doing. You don't have the choices. So I'm going to do one thing. I'm putting the test paper on all of your tables. Nobody's going to open the sheet. Nobody's going to look into it. And when I'll say your time starts, your time starts. And he went round putting one sheet of paper turned upside down. And he said that now it's the time for our test. Well, when he distributed all the sheets, he said, now your time starts. Children turned the sheet over and they found there was nothing on the sheet. It was a blank sheet with a little black dot in the middle. And children said, sir, where is the question paper? We didn't get the question paper. So he said, this is what your question paper is. So whatever you see, you start writing about that. Well, children found it very surprising. They say anything, teacher is a teacher, and as a teacher is saying, so will we do it. And they started to write. Time was up, sheets were submitted, everybody wrote about that black dot, whatever they could. Teacher collected the sheets and then started reading for everyone. And after reading, he said, you all failed the test. And children were very surprised. Why? Because we wrote about the black dot, and that is the black dot we saw. And then the teacher said, I told you to write about what you see. In such a big white sheet of a paper, there was just one small black dot. And you all chose to write about that black dot. But the fact remains that that black dot was just a dot. That doesn't mean that you avoid all the white paper. My dear friends, this is what life is all about. One small negative becomes so big, so significant, so important that we forget about all the good bits and start talking about that black dot. And this is what we all do in life. Life has given us in abundance multiple things. But if there is a one little scar, we are totally bothered and focused about that scar, and then in turn, we get so disturbed. So, can we focus on the goodness of the life around us than just being focused on that one small black dot? So, the whole idea of sharing this story with you all is, where is our focus? Wherever we focus, the total energy flows there. When the energy flows there, that area grows. And when it grows, it becomes more negative. So if our focus is negative, where our attention goes, energy flows, that area grows, and the life becomes negative at large. So if we want to change our life, we need to change our focus. When we change our focus, naturally the energy will flow into more positive bits. The fact remains, where are we focusing? Can we go back to the slides, please? I keep talking and sharing with you these little stories because they really mean a lot to me. And this is the way we try getting back to the deeper understanding of the concept. So, coming back to our how to use the secret, let me tell you, create your day in advance by thinking the way you want it to go, and you will create your life intentionally. So every morning, now we decided we all are going to be writing our journal. So let's have our honest confession. Are we writing it every single morning? So unmute yourself and say, yes, I've done it. So right from the day we started on the 3rd of September, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, how many of us have written our diaries every single day? Anybody who's done it, unmute and say yes. And if you have not done it, don't expect miracles happening in your life. Because commitment is commitment. You had a late night party, you went out for a party, you had guests at home, you had family visiting you. All these things are very important for all of us. But if we fail to do our activity, our commitment to secret, then we will not be able to get the results. So, what may happen? Please make sure that your writing continues. However late you get, you before going to bed, your gratitude your rock should be in your hand, and you must hold it and go through your days, uh, the whole day's actions, and from there you actually say thank you, thank you, thank you, the magic words. i i'm I'm getting a lot of sound. Naveen sir, please, you and Noel sir is audible to the whole group and you're disturbing us. I'm sorry, you have to keep yourself muted. Everyone, please keep yourself muted. It is very, very important. Thank you so much. So, if you want your day to flow in a magical way, can we do this as an exercise tomorrow morning? You think how you want your day to be. You design your day in your mind and let your energy flow in that direction. And then you see at the end of the day, did it happen exactly the way you created it in your mind, or was it any different? So create your day ahead of time, thinking whatever you wanted to have, it will start to have. Let's move to the next slide. Now, how to use the secret. As I told you, that your wish is my command, is like a genie following you. So if your thoughts are there, those thoughts become your reality. You ask, you place a wish, and that wish will come true. So I very strongly believe that to use the secret, let's start doing our very, very first step, which is asking. Asking is actually your prayers, asking is your wishes, and all those wishes will get fulfilled, decided you understand this art. It is you placing your order with the universe, you telling the universe what you're looking for. So, are you out there? Do you ask? Do you place the order? Or when you place the order, you already have that negative tail attached, which tells you that I know it will not happen. I know it will not happen, but well, I am just asking and I'm presuming that if it happens, the universe will start to rearrange itself to make it happen for you only if you start to place your order with the universe by asking your wishes. So, right in the morning, when you do your gratitude journal, where you write thank you for what you want, now there is an added tail. So when we said that we will say thank you for what and why, why are you thanking? So, say, for example, you say that thank you, universe, for my beautiful eyes, and I'm thanking because I'm able to see this lovely world, the colors of the world, or my family, my friends, and people. So, why are you thanking for your eyes is very, very important because that takes your mind to a deeper level of thinking, and when you are into deeper level of thinking, then only it becomes your command. So your wish becomes the universe command only if you spell it out correctly. So we all have understood this, that we need to first ask. Many a times we ask with the condition saying that it will not happen. Yes, Divyanti, you want to say something? You need to unmute yourself, please.
Is it okay that I ask now, or should I wait till the end of the class?
You can ask, no issues.
So the reason why you sort of are not sure of asking is because of this belief in a system that you know what, life is meant. The very fact that you've taken birth on this earth means you have certain karmas to exhaust. So there is, life is never going to be perfect. So it's always going to be something that you live this life. You've got to do it, but live it naturally, live it the way it's ordained for you. So this is put us in your mind. Another belief that is that you don't ask God for anything because he may have something to give you in larger abundance. So why ask for something small when he has something larger in mind? So what, they are both contradictory statements. So what should you exactly follow?
Very nice. Thank you very much for your question. And I love when you ask the questions because when you ask questions, then actually you not only clarify your doubts, but you also help others in the group who are silent and who are not able to verbalize their concerns. You are actually supporting them. So your thing is your belief. Now, what we are trying to do is we have to grow out of our belief systems. So when we say that this is my belief, that whatever is happening to me is because of my karmas, and this is my karmas of the past. If you think like this,
Yeah.
becomes the reality. And actually that starts happening to you. So it starts happening to you because you believe that that is what is the truth. So first thing is just ask which you think that you don't deserve. Try doing it. May I request you to stop sharing the screen, and whoever is managing is be quick and fast, because when we are in the discussion, I don't want the screen to be shared for very long. but be smart and quickly start sharing it. So now we are talking about, if I have a wish, but I think that I can't ask for it, that I say it's happening to my life because this is my karma, then what you think is correct. What you think is reality, and what you think will continue to happen. And that is what we say. Your brain is like your magnet. If you think, that is what you're attracting. And everything is right out there. But if you want to have different results than what you've been getting, you have to change your thought processes. And it is very, very important. And also, your second question that we ask very small, and maybe the God will give us in abundance. So why ask a small thing and get a small thing when He's sitting there to give us with both the hands? Now, over here, I will tell you that when you ask small and you get that small, then you have the confidence to ask big, and then you get the big. But you have to start the journey, and there's nothing wrong in asking. So maybe on a mall you ask for one parking, tomorrow you ask for $1 on $1 million. It is the same principle which is followed. So it's your choice what you want and what you need. And what you want and what you need becomes the reality of your life. Let's move on to the next slide. So choice is yours, asking is yours, belief is yours, receiving is yours. But if you believe while asking that I will not get it because of my karmas, or I don't think, I deserve that, it will never happen. That you are the boss of your life, and you are right. So let's move on to the next slide, please. We have already covered this one. Be a little more mindful, yes. Sometimes you will not even be aware of used action until after you've received it, because the acting felt so good that sometimes you just act out, and that acting becomes so good because it becomes so natural. Like when we were doing this experiment in our first session of imagining that we are squeezing that lemon, and then we tasted the lemon ourselves, then what happened? It was such a good acting that acting became reality. The body believed your acting, and your acting was so sweet that your body responded to that acting, isn't it? And this same logic you will continue in your life and then enjoy the magic of your life. The universe does everything with zero efforts. The grass doesn't strain itself to grow, does it? The sun doesn't strain itself to sunrise or sunset. It is all effortless. It's just the great design. And you are the designer of your destiny. So you need to design it. It is an effortless process. Just ask anything. Like naturally and normally, the grass grows or the sun rises. Do you put in any effort for the sunrise? No. So this has to become such a simple, regular process. And let's start enjoying the great design of our own life. Slide change, please. Now let's understand more about this powerful process. I want to finish all my session of the powerful processes today, because next we are going to start about relationships, and then we will start to work on our relationships. Expectation is a powerful attractive force. Expect the things you want and don't expect the things you don't want. This is very important. Most of the time, our mind is more focused on what I don't want than the focus on what I want. Simple example. I wish I don't get late. So I'm rushing for a meeting. The meeting is very important. Instead of saying, I wish I reach on time, what I say, I wish I don't get late. And I said that your subconscious do not process don't. So your subconscious will say, I wish I get late, and I do get late. And then I crib and cry and I sulk because the whole impact of me being there is discarded. So please remove no's, don'ts from your life and enjoy more affirmative statements. The whole process is very powerful. You have to put your powerful, attractive force into the universe and get every bit of it. So, things which you want, you just throw it into the word in a more affirmative sentence than a negative sentence. Please proceed. So please, once I'm explaining it to you, the concept, you can always move on to the next slide because I know we have lots to complete today. Gratitude is a powerful process for shifting your energy and bringing more of what you want into your life. Be grateful for what you already have, and you will attract more good things very, very powerful. Gratitude is what we all have already started with. We all have started writing 3 things literally every single morning, what we have a gratitude. And we just don't write what I have a gratitude for, what and why. That linking is very important because the moment you write why, you actually start processing that shifting of energy within you and you start bringing more of what you want. So the moment you say why, because that why is a deeper statement. So please start continuing your gratitude journal every single morning. The moment you get up while you're on bed, put your diary next to your bedside table and write those 3 things and then only step out of your bed. Because the moment you step out, you might forget, you get busy, you go here, you go there, and then you lose it. Be grateful for whatever you have in your life because that is very, very important. I would like to share again a story out here about uh, a swan. But before I move on to that, let me tell you one thing. These little stories which I share with you are just for you to remember the concept very deeply. This is one of my favorite stories, and I'm sure some of you must have heard it already. So there was this white bird, which was thrown to the desert of Dubai and was very, very angry. And it felt that it has lost all the white feathers because of the heat of the desert. It was very angry with God. He said, Good Lord, why did you make me a white bird if you had to throw me in the heat of this desert of Dubai? I was better off in any other country than this country. And see how I look. I look almost like a crow. Half of my feathers are burnt black. So, what is the point of making me this beautiful bird? Rather, you should have created me like a crow. It was sulking and crying and cribbing about everything negative happening in the life. And the moment you think about negative, the life confirms that life is so bad. The heat and the heat and the heat, and things were going back to worse. There was a man passing by, and the bird asked the man, Where are you going? And the man said, I'm going to the God. He said, Oh, you're going to the God. Can you do me a favor? He said, Yeah, sure. He said, Kindly tell God I'm very, very angry and upset with him. Because what has he done? He has just put me into this crazy desert. And I'm almost looking like a crow. There is no water. I am a water bird. I'm supposed to be in water. There is no water around me. Why did he create me like a swan and put me into this dirty desert? It's better that he calls me back. I'm fine to, instead of living this life, I'd rather die off. All right. The man went to the God. After finishing his things, he said, God, I met a bird on the way, and she sent a message for you. The God said, tell me what is the message. And the man said, well, the God is gone. That bird is living in Dubai. She is very unhappy because it is so hot and she is very uncomfortable. There's no water nearby and she's living into that desert. And she said, you call her back because she doesn't want to live any longer. God said, go and give my message back to her. That I'm not going to call her back unless she starts to gratitude. So tell that she has to live many more years in that desert in Dubai itself. The man came back, met the bird, but said, hey, did you pass my message on to God? He said, yeah, I did. And what did the God say? And the God said, you will have to live like this unless you start to do a gratitude. The bird said, what? Gratitude? Gratitude for what? For this heat here? For these burnt wings? For having no water? What gratitude? To do a gratitude, you have to have something. I have literally nothing. Get lost. This is not done. And I'm not there to listen to you. The man went by. 4 years later, the man was in Dubai. But let me go and see the bird. And he was amazed. From a distance, he saw one bird. He saw water in the middle of desert. And one bird was singing and dancing and, performing. And he was like, Arey, this looks to be the same bird. The man reached the bird and said, hey, are you the same bird? The bird said, yes. Oh my God, you're here. I've been waiting for you. I wanted to meet you. And I genuinely wanted to say a big thank you to you. He said, thank you. Why thank you to me? Because that day you were so upset. You were so angry with me. He said, yeah, I was very upset, very angry. And I'm so very sorry because when you went by, my life continued to be like that. And then suddenly, one day there was a rain. And when the rain was there, I thought about you. And I started thanking God. Thank you, God, for giving this rain. And it became a heavier rain and a heavier rain. And I kept thanking more and more. And you would not believe it became so rainy that the whole Dubai was clogged up with the water. And it was just me alone thanking God. And the whole universe was supporting me. And I was so very happy. And then one day there was one developer came and he showed his team of people that he wanted to take this whole desert and he's going to build a community there. And then the people talked about me and he said, oh, this bird has been living here and let this bird be our, our brand ambassador. And they started building the buildings out there and they created this pond for me. And I am their, brand ambassador. And I'm very happy I'm living. So from that day on, when I started thanking the universe, when I started thanking the God, actually the life started changing. And look at my feathers. I look so beautiful. Thank you so much. And you are the one who brought my message. Please, if you go back to God, please say immense gratitude. Thank you so much. So, my dear friends, you don't need a thing to say a gratitude. There are so many things already we have. I'm breathing today, gratitude. I'm able to walk today, gratitude. I have such lovely sensory organs, gratitude. I have a food to eat, gratitude. The sun is rising, gratitude. The sun is setting on time, gratitude. If you start to do gratitude, immense are the things. Writing 3 things every day for 30 days, 28 days is nothing. You will, when you get into that flow, you will see that you will have more than what you want to write. Can we have slides again, please? So please, please make sure that you start saying this gratitude every single day into your diary, because we are going to have a workshop where we will want you to show the diary and share it with everyone.
So
Visualization, yes.
gratitude journal should be written in the night, and design your day should be in the morning, right?
No, gratitude. So, what we decided now is that we would be writing the journal right in the morning, and that is how we will be manifesting our day. So, it's thank you, thank you. It's not writing only, it's what, followed by why, and then followed by thank you, thank you, thank you. And after writing the 3 points, reading aloud all the 3 points along with the magic word of thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is a complete process. So what are you having a gratitude for? Why you have that gratitude? You write that why, and then you write a thank you, thank you, thank you. And
But
you design your day in your mind. You don't write down your day, you design your day in your mind. And again, you say thank you, thank you, thank you. At night is a task of gratitude raw. And that is only one. You will go through the total good things of the day and eventually share only one thing, saying that thank you, universe, for this best thing happening in my life. So, morning homework and evening homework. Are we clear?
Dr. Alka,
Now,
I just wanted to ask you. Today, I've attended the first session, so I've not yet made the gratitude diary. I mean, I have my own, but not in this way. It is a different one. So, should I write down all the 3 days to just catch up?
yes, please do that, and I'll be very, very happy. So,
Oh,
this course started on the 3rd, and the
yeah.
first, so you can write 2 or 3 days in a day just to catch up, and then you will regularize. So, you
Oh.
would start in a retrospective way. Your
Mm-hmm.
diary would start from the 3rd. So, when you write the first, that will be the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, whatever
Yeah.
days you have missed, and then you will be at par with the class. And please write that. I mean, there are people who write 10, there are people who write 5, you're writing only 3. And then you can always write more. So you may have your backlog, but once you
Yeah.
cover up your backlog, then you write only 3 every day. But what is
Oh,
very important is that you will write what and then why. Why is very important. So actually, the
okay.
ones who have done only the first session, on the first day we wrote only 3 at night. From the day two, we shifted that night work to the morning, and night we
Okay.
started doing the gratitude room. So when you will
Okay.
listen to the second session, then you will actually understand your homework well. So the
Okay.
first day it was just to write 3 things, first day, in the
Yeah.
beginning and at the end of the diary, and that happened in the evening. On the
Yeah.
third, from the fourth, we started doing morning, evening. All right.
Yeah.
And I would
Yeah.
want you to cover this up as soon as possible, because when we get more into money and relationships, then we will have very specific homework to those manifestations. So it is
Okay.
better to finish your backlog at the earliest. Fine.
Yeah. Sure.
Let me
Sure.
explain the powerful process of visualization. Visualization is very, very important. It's a process of creating the picture in your mind. And picture of what? This picture which you're creating in your mind of yourself enjoying what you want. So, see, what you want, you don't have. That is what you want. Because if you have that, then why would you want it? So, this is enjoying in absentia, that you're thinking about something. Say, for example, that you're looking for a luxurious house. So, your manifestation is a beautiful house. Your visualization can be that you are living in that beautiful house and you are enjoying yourself thoroughly. So please understand that visualization is a process which is actually enjoying something which is not there. but you're enjoying yourself of what you want by presuming that you have it. When you visualize, you generate powerful thoughts and feelings of having it now. The law of attraction then returns that reality to you, just as you saw it in your mind. That generates because the frequencies are discharged. So when you think about it, the frequency goes out to the universe, and then you start enjoying that immediately. So please make sure whatever you want, start visualizing it, start seeing it happening. So if I want my husband to attend some session with me, I see him attending and I see how I'm feeling with it. And I'm so happy about it. And I'm celebrating it. So you ask, and then second step, you believe that it is happening. Then only you are going to receive it. But if you do not believe, then you will not be able to get it. To use the law of attraction to your advantage, make it a habitual way of being, not just one time event, not just once. Whatever you want, you should be able to visualize it, see it, enjoy it, and then you have that feel good factor because you're seeing it happening, isn't it? So when you are able to see it happening in your life, you already have created that positivity, that positive thought, those happy feelings, because you're enjoying what you want. At the end of every day, before you go to sleep, go back through the events of the day, any event or moment that were not what you wanted, replay them in your mind the way you wanted them to go. So now you had an event and it didn't go the way you wanted it to be. And you're upset. You're sad because it just didn't go the way you wanted it. So can you, in your mind, replay it? Now, say, for example, you had an argument with someone, and believe it, I really use it, and it helped me immensely. And I'm very upset because something happened, it created disturbance in my system. The other person nicely said nonsense or said something or behaved in an unwanted way and walked away. But who's suffering? You are suffering. Who was the target? You were the target. And if you are sitting with it and you're suffering it, just for a moment, just in your visualization, in your mental imagery, see it happening the other way. See it happening your way. Change the dialogues to your choice and see how your mood swings from negative to positive. See how your feelings change from negative to positive. It is all in your hand, believe it. It is just that lemon which you have in your hand and you need to squeeze it. Squeeze it because your mental health and well being is totally your responsibility. Nobody else get disturbed by upsetting you because they've done what they wanted to do and they just disappeared. So at the end of every day before you go to sleep, from today on, one more thing. So when you are thinking about your day, when a negative thing comes to your mind, immediately replay it to positive. And then also think one best thing of the day and then close the day. Don't close your day with untreated wounds in your life. They become ulcers, they become cancers, and they trouble you thereafter. So if you are able, you're your own doctor. You can change your thoughts, you can change your feelings, you can imagine anything. And you would be surprised that when you would do it, you will see probably the other person coming and apologizing the next very day because you already treated your wounds and you're responsible for treating yourself. Nobody else will treat your wounds if you won't treat them. And don't expect others to come back and do it. You own this responsibility to your own self. Am I clear now? So we've added another thing. We've added a gratitude by the end of the day, and we have also closed the wounds of the day before we head to sleep. A man can change himself and master his own destiny. This is the conclusion of every mind that is wide awake to the power of right thoughts. Please understand this. This is all inside you. You can change it. You need to change it because your emotional well being is totally your responsibility. And take me, if you're happy, you're successful. Success is nothing but your happiness. When you remain happy, you actually enjoy life. And if you're happy externally, you're showing to people but you're masking your inner self, then actually this discontent troubles you more. You're trying to project it to people that you're very happy, but internally you're not happy. So you need to be happy internally. So you can really change, but you need to know how. So you need to do it with your emotions, at the feeling, and at the thought processes. And it's very simple. So from today on, the backlog, you will finish it. We are writing in the morning 3 things. We are writing what? We are writing everything. What and why, and magic word of thank you, thank you, thank you, 3 times. Writing 3 things, reading it aloud, and then sending that positive vibration to the universe, designing your day how you want your day to be. What do you want in your day? How do you expect it to be? Just visualize it. And you would be amazed to see that that would be granted. But do you wish? You don't wish. You just start your day anyways. You start it, you give it a direction. You are the master of your destiny. You sit on the seat, the driver's seat, and drive this car to the destination you want it to be. If you're sitting and not doing anything, you're responsible for it. And before going to bed, your magic rock should be ready. Any stone which you will hold it in the hand, think about all the positive things. After thinking about all the positive things, thank you, thank you, thank you to universe loud and clear. Any wound which is troubling you, coming to your mind again and again, stitch it out. How you will stitch it up? Just by visualizing it with a different dialogue of your choice. And when you do that, you see that you feel better. All that we are is a result of what we have thought. Believe it, your thoughts are very important. If you think you don't look good, you don't look. If you think you're the most gorgeous person, you are the most gorgeous person. Self-love is the most important love in this world. Gratitude is absolutely the way to bring more into your life. The more you have a gratitude, the more you get. The sitting, lying down, sleeping, acting, working, only one thing which should play in your mind is gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Shukrana, shukrana, shukrana. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then get the amazing results. Let's move to the next slide. Hello. When you are visualizing, once you have got that picture playing out in your mind, always dwell only on the end results. Don't get swayed away only in the process. When the movie is playing, what is the result you're looking for is very important because you are designing the result. Sometimes we get swayed away in the process. So you are into a relationship. When I'll come to relationship, we'll talk about it. and we are now taking our mind through the positive journey of that relationship, and we get so dwelled into the process that we forget about the final results. Final results are very important. How would you want it to be? So please make sure that you deal with the final results eventually. The hows are the domain of the universe. It always knows the shortest, quickest, fastest, and the most harmonious way between you and your dream. Now, this is a very, very powerful statement. So, we talk about what and why. All this time, we were talking about am I grateful for and why. Hows are the domain of the universe. How it would happen, that's the universe domain. You don't need to worry about it because the universe knows. You just need to put your gratitude forward, and it knows how to get you in the shortest, quickest, fastest, harmonious way. The distance between you and your dreams. You ask and you get. Just ask the right way. Visualize it, but visualize the end result, not the process. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Understood? You may have 100 things you want to attract in your life, but that's purely in your hand. And you need to attract that to yourself by being confident, asking. Again, 3 steps: ask, believe, and receive. Law of belief is that you will get what you want. It is purely your belief system. Once you are able to believe that, individual subconscious mind will start responding to you. Your thoughts are your mental pictures. What you are doing and why you're doing it is very, very important. There was a doctor who said that I knew that my ulcers will disappear if I could change my patterns and my thoughts. If I could redirect my thoughts, I know that my emotional life will be different and I could treat my ulcers. But the only thing is, I did not know this emotional healing process. And that is what we are learning now. This emotional healing process. We all know it. It is 28 days and life is going to be different. Every day I remind you that now we just need 26 more days. We have already done the homework on 28th day, homework on 27th day, 26th day homework will now happen, and you will see the countdown begins. And every such day is such an important thing. You will start enjoying miracles from today onwards, whether it is your family, your friends, what exactly you want. You want the stars or you want the moons, you want the trees or you want the oceans. You need to spell it out what you're looking for. How much you want, that much of a gratitude you will have to have. The more gratitude and the feeling you feel blessed, the more happy you get. So you are responsible and you need to see that the things will multiply immensely in your life, decided you trust yourself. The session 2 and 3 task is again for you to remember your gratitude raw. I think most of you must have already created. If you have not created it, please make sure that you create your gratitude rock now. Your gratitude rock's right place is next to your bed. Every night you're supposed to hold and say thank you very much 3 times with the intention. So, what are you saying thank you for? What was the best thing of the day? That is what you will do it at night. You will stitch your wounds before you sleep. Your gratitude journal, you will continue to writing down 3 things which you are grateful for in your life. explain why are you grateful for it, and read them aloud and reinforce your feelings of gratitude. And that should get into your subconscious mind, and your thoughts are generated into your subconscious mind. Your mirror affirmations are very, very important. You need to stand in front of the mirror and repeat at least 5 positive things, that I'm the master of my thoughts. I am responsible my thoughts. I am the creator of my thoughts. I have complete control on my thoughts. I am who I want to be. I choose what I want to be. With this, we close our session today. So we know that our third session is over today. We have learned a lot more, and now we are going to get into our specific things. We will be starting with magical relationships, and then we will get into the magic of money. So keep doors open so that the fear will disappear from your life. Can I request you all to share your wow? Let me pin you down and see that you have your gratitude rock here. Beautiful, lovely. Others, are your gratitude rocks ready? Can we clap for Divya? Well done, Divya. Very, very well done. Miracles are very, very
Made a,
close to you.
colorful one. I made a colorful one. It got smudged. So I made a new one.
Very nice. Beautiful. Anybody else wants to share with the group your gratitude rock?
I'm going to do
So,
it today because I just attended the first session today, so I'll make it today.
please, lovely. So we look forward to seeing that tomorrow. Tomorrow's session is very important. I'm trying to finish it as soon. Please, you need to all adjust to my time, because believe it, I may not be able to do as I promised, because I've overcommitted myself. But this is my life's priority. I'm willing to leave everything for this session because you all mean a world to me. And I look forward to us all have a beautiful life. Thank you
Alka,
so much.
I'm speaking for everybody. Thank you so much, so much. I with folded hands. I cannot even thank God enough for sending you into my life at this point of time. I cannot tell you.
God
Love
bless
you,
you.
love you, love you. Truly,
Thank you
truly.
so
May
much.
God bless you with immense.
Thank you so much. Thanks. We all need prayers of each other, and that is how we make a great community. So I look forward to see you all again tomorrow at 6.
Thank
That's it.
you.
Can we keep it 5:30 if that's okay with you guys? 5:30, everybody is okay? So tomorrow we make it 5:30 to 6:30 instead of 6 to 7. Fine? Tomorrow, 5:30 to 6:30.
That's gratitude again. I had somebody coming at 7
Yes,
and I was,
ma'am.
my God, it's going to be difficult. I'll have to do, and you said this. So
See,
thank you.
you manifested and it happens. The universe is working for you, Divya. Thank you so much. So we have
Thank
it 5:30 to 6:30. Lovely. See you tomorrow.
Thank you,
Bye.
Dr. Rita. Thank you so
recording.
much.
Thank you, Seema.
Video
Thank
recording.
you.
That's all.
Yeah, video
Thank you,
recording,
ma'am.
Abid sir will
I'll
post
talk to
it.
Abid. I'll talk to him directly.
Thank you,
Done.
ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So I want to see your gratitude rock, Shenas.
Yes, sure, ma'am. Tomorrow I will show you.
Yeah, yeah. And your journal also. Please
Yeah,
sit back and write. Sleep a little
inshallah.
less tonight and finish
Inshallah.
it, please.
Inshallah, ma'am. Thank you
Take
so
care.
much. So nice of you.
Most welcome. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, Ayel.
वो भी सुनने आ गया वो पेंसिल लेके देखिए आ गया मेरे देख रहा ना था वो भी पेंसिल और लेके आ गए जैसे से हेलो हेलो
Hello.
वो पेंसिल लेके आ गया वो भी लिखने के लिए तैयार है रेडी है
So sweet. So sweet. So sweet. Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, ma'am. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you. See you tomorrow, inshallah.
See you, inshallah.
Oh. I love it.